Hey guys, it's Laura from the Knit Girls. I'm here in Bloomin Yarns in McMurray, Pennsylvania, and I'm here with two of my favorite people. This is Amy, and your Rav name is?
CPU Tiger.
And this is Michelle. She's the owner, and your Rav name is?
Pink and Green.
Pink and Green, and she's got a cute little flower. Michelle's the owner of Bloomin Yarns, and we're going to chillax, ask a couple questions, talk about what we're knitting, and that's about it. This will probably just be a quick, short segment. So, what's on our needles?
I usually have several things, but I just finished a pair of socks, and I'm holding off for my business trip next week before I start my next pair. And beyond that,
she's one of me.
Yes,
she's my kind of knitter.
And
she has multiple things.
And beyond that, the arms and the sleeves and back are done, but this is the front of my pavilion.
That's super cute.
Pullover, and I just split for the neck last night when I was here for our stitch and
Okay, so let's hold it up closer to the camera.
Yes.
What yarn is that?
That is Rowan Pima Cotton. DK,
Ooh,
I think.
that feels really nice.
Yeah, and I'm on a 6, and it's straight out of Rowan Renaissance, I think is the name.
Reminisce.
Reminiscence.
Cute.
Yeah, and it's the exact same colors in the picture because I'm a blue person.
I like blue.
Yeah, me too.
Blues and purples.
Yeah. But that's the only thing I have on the needles right now, but I need to go home and wind yarn for my trip.
Because you're going to go see lots of softball.
I'm going to see lots of softball.
And you said you're going to knit, because she's a plarky, kind of like me. You're going to knit on some stockinette socks out of...
Zen Yarn Garden, Serenity... Well, no, not... I can't remember which base it is, but it was the Represent colorway that Roxanne did for Die for Glory last year.
Okay, cool. So did you go to Sock Summit?
I did not. I had to make a decision early in the year, and I made the right decision to not go. My summer kind of exploded on me in a big, fat, ugly way last year.
Oh, that's not good.
That's okay. This year will be better.
And hopefully it will be.
Yes.
You've been sick, though, lately, so we're hoping you feel better.
I do already feel better. Yeah,
Yay.
it's my husband's fault.
As it always is.
Yeah.
So, I like your bag. You have to show off the bag first before anything else.
Yep, it's an offhand design.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Love it, love it.
And that's the Zelda, right? Is that the Zelda Grand?
I think it is.
Okay, that's pretty.
It's not available anymore, but I'm working on a summer cardi.
Ooh.
This is Fiorista Fino.
That's really pretty.
I love it.
Okay, let's hold it up closer to the camera so everyone can see. And you're doing a cardigan or 2 sleeves or
cardigan.
Okay.
I'm actually matching the fronts of my cardigan, the stripes.
Wow, you are. That's
I am.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
very cool. That takes a lot of effort, more than I would put in, but
I don't
that's
do
really
it
nice.
always. No, and
That's cool.
I have about.
I see Nora peeking out.
Well, I'm going to try some crochet in
Ooh.
Noro Tayo. Yep.
Cool.
I have a hairpin lace project.
You were telling me about that earlier. That's really
It's
neat.
a goodie for a pattern.
Cool. Very cool. How often do you knit as a whole? A lot. How often do you knit at the shop?
Never.
Never?
Almost never.
And you knit
I
mostly
did
at home?
last night for a few minutes,
Yeah.
didn't I?
I think the biggest
Only at home.
fallacy of like yarn shop and yarn shop owners is that they spend all day knitting away at the shop and you just don't have time.
Never.
That's
No.
not good. But you
No.
knit a lot at home.
I do. I have to.
And the sweater we saw when, I'm going to put up the tour of the shop first, the sweater that was in the window you actually just finished, correct? And that's out of a Noro book.
Laura Chairman. Mm-hmm.
It's really
Yeah.
pretty.
Cute.
I'm kind of glad I checked out before I asked you what that was out of, because I probably would have spent a lot more money. But that's good. I got lots of goodies. I'll show you all later. What made you come up with the idea to get a shop?
I think I was just crazy. I knew someday I wanted to have my own business, and I didn't know what it was. And when I started knitting again, I started visiting lots of shops, and I thought, this is it. I can do this.
Yeah.
And I can do it better than these shops.
That's what every shop owner goes in. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, it's exciting that it opened. And how long has the shop been open?
3 years.
So it's 2010, so 2007.
Mm-hmm.
And I left Peters, because I went to middle school and high school in Peters Township where the shop's located. I left Peters in 2003, so I barely missed you. And this is the second space the shop's been in. The first space I could have walked to from my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was over in Alexander Drive, over back behind in there, so I could have walked almost. I used to walk to the high school all the time because my parents never gave me rides. Tear.
Aw, poor you.
I'm so treated badly, mistreated. There we go. Yeah, obviously by the size of my stash. They got a tour of the knitting room last week.
Oh, really? I'll have to go look at that. I missed that
It's just
one.
a little section, but we filmed at my house for once. But I have just where are my socks? My little Nashua socks still on the needles. I'm almost done. I'm on the ribbing of the second one, so y'all can stop fussing at me about not knitting on my socks. One of the cool things I saw when I was shopping is the Fiber Company comes out with these are for free patterns that they carry, yep. And they're just little cards that you can take and then download the free pattern. And you carry the Fiber Company. I had not seen it before I came here.
Oh, really?
Do you know a little bit about the company? Is it just small time?
I know it originally started in Maine. The owner dyed all the yarn in Maine, and then when her husband was supposed to be transferring to England, and so then she knew she couldn't continue, so they searched for a distributor and searched for, in Peru, they found somebody who could make the yarn.
It's really
for her
pretty.
Specifications. Yeah, it's
That's
beautiful.
more of an unusual thing that you don't see at every yarn shop. And when you all saw the tour earlier, you see how many yarns and how much color there is here. Y'all have a lot of shop models. Who knits most of the shop models? Or are they mostly company, or do you do a lot of them?
I do a lot of them. Valerie's
in the background. You can't see her. She's hiding.
Speed knitter. She does a lot of them. Everybody chips in, and we get some from the companies. Yeah.
We have a lot, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, thanks.
Gorgeous store. Well, I'm going to let you go because I know you're stressed out about this. But you did great, and you'll get to see it on the website, and you can link to it for your blog. Yay! I'm excited. All right, well, like I said earlier in the Yarn Shop Tour, this is really my shop away from home. I love this shop, and if y'all are ever in Pittsburgh, you need to stop by Bloomin Yarns and see Michelle. All right, I'm going to get up and turn it off. Bye, guys.